The stomach can dissolve metal. Are you serious? Well, yes, your stomach can dissolve pieces of metal if you have ever swallowed any. But hey, never try to test that out. Scientists have already done that for you. They have already studied that in an artificial environment where they have seen that your stomach acids can corrode even a razor blade. So here lies your stomach. You might not even realize how awesome our entire digestive system is, and especially the stomach. Let's take a more simpler image for the stomach. Okay, now let's zoom into it. Here we go. The stomach produces an acid which is called the gastric acid, containing of potassium chloride, sodium chloride and hydrochloric acid. And this acid is really capable of dissolving even zinc. So exactly how strong is the stomach acid? Well, on the pH scale, this acid ranges from 1 to 3, which is very acidic. But how acidic? Well, these measurements put stomach acid on approximately the same category as battery acid. Unbelievable, right? So basically, if you poured a drop of this acid on your hand, it would just eat right through it and pretty quick. Now the curious mind will have the most obvious question after knowing this, that if this acid is so strong, how can your stomach hold it without the acid eating right through your stomach? Well, the most amazing part is yet to come. So let's say you're eating a piece of steak and it goes into your stomach. The moment it gets in, it converts into a dirty, mushy, liquidy stuff in no time, which looks just like this. And what you need to think is that your stomach is also just made of meat, right? So what happens to the stomach wall? Does it get eaten away? Well, the answer is yes. Your stomach acid would have happily eaten away your stomach. And when things don't go right, you tend to get ulcers also, which are nothing but just open sores caused by a lot of stomach acid getting in contact with the stomach wall. But normally that does not happen. Why? Because your stomach has a super cool protective lining consisting of a layer of mucosal protein. This is how a zoom part of a stomach lining would look like. So this is nothing just a layer which is covered with some magical sugar molecules in a chemical bond which resists the acid from getting in touch with the stomach. So now the question is, does this arrangement always work perfectly? Well, like most things, even this fails sometimes, which means that the stomach lining is not a perfect protection always. The stomach acid does get through sometimes and it causes damages to the stomach cells. This is how your stomach lining looks like when it's healthy. And this is how the stomach cells look like when they get damaged. But these interesting cells are never lazy. They keep regenerating themselves, so the moment there are any damaged cells, new regenerated cells take up their place. And this way, the entire stomach lining is replaced about every 3 days. Isn't that wonderful?